How's everybody doing out there? It's Dave from Flash and Dance DJ and Production Services on this glorious, beautiful Monday here in southeastern Massachusetts. Hope everybody is having a good day. You know, hopefully it's a little bit better than mine. I'm just a little bit flustered today because yesterday I used my trailer to help my wife move a few things. Went to go find something inside the trailer, couldn't find it. Went to go find my tripod to shoot Wednesday's tech tip, and I couldn't find it. I even checked my trailer. I have a feeling that it's just buried inside the trailer somewhere because I planned on doing some filming for Saturday and I never had a chance to do it, so it is what it is. Anyway, let's get to the gig log. So on 4/25 I was at the Jetty again, and I worked with a band by the name of John Sage. Really awesome guy, great, excellent guitar player. Was guitar, bass, and drums. You know, they were all over the map considering music. There are going to be a couple pictures, a clip at the end of this, so that way you guys will get to see it. And I put a post up not too long ago, and it was about how grateful I am, how every morning I wake up now and I'm always saying something about, you know, I'm saying, and I don't mean to get religious, I'm not trying to put that stuff into the into my channel, because that's not what this channel is about. It is that I'm thankful and I'm humble with what I get to do. There's times you go and you don't realize the impact you can make, you know, whether or not there's a big crowd, small crowd, 5 people, 50 people, 1,000 people, 10,000, 26,000, 500,000 people. Your job that you're doing is to make that musician and entertainer feel good at what they can do and what they can put it across. And your job as being a sound engineer is, or mix engineer, whatever the term is you want to use, just to get whatever it is that's on stage and get it to translate and be cohesive so everybody can enjoy it. And it seems like all the hard work, once I started doing all these different types of events, has now come to be into a place that I can be proud of. However, as I've said, I also stay very humble about this as well, because I can think back to when I was in my early 20s and I was just fooling around with this, trying to get my feet wet. I wasn't the nicest guy. I burned a lot of bridges. So, you know, you have to put things in perspective. And now, being almost 50, I feel like I have a new lease on what I do. So with that being said, I hope everybody enjoys the few pictures I have, the snippet I have, and I would love for you to subscribe, turn that notification bell on, and that way you'll get notified when I drop my Tech Tip Wednesdays. You know, my schedule is ramping up big time. I go from having barely anything in February, starting in March, to now all of a sudden my April was almost packed, my May is completely packed, June is building up, and then for a little while, once we hit July 4th, my schedule goes non-stop, and then I basically will go to doing mostly Lakeville Country Club stuff, which is fine, which is just karaoke on Saturdays. And I have a few odds and ends that are gonna pop up in between. I'm gonna just talk about them when I don't actually have traditional gig logs to talk about. I will talk about the ongoings. I will probably start on Mondays talking business stuff. If that's what you guys want to do, make sure you leave me a comment down below. So with that said, like I said, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, find me on socials. Let me know if there's a subject you want me to talk about. I will more than gladly talk about it if it's in my wheelhouse. And with that said, don't forget, treat others how you want to be treated, and learn one thing every day. See you on Wednesday for this coming Tech Tip Wednesday, which will be about keyboards.
away.